Hello guys and welcome to my anime review of Kuusen's 5th episode. And let me just say, the nude scenes with Rico, I like them. Not only does they serve a purpose because, yeah, first of all we learn that she sleeps naked with her cute animals in her room. And we also learned or actually, we find out that it serves a purpose because when she walks up to Kanata, she says like she saw a beautiful creature in front of her, and at first it could be seen like she talks about Kanata, but it's actually then she reveals it while she was in the shower. She saw a reflection of herself, and well, considering that she's a goddess, nothing is really more beautiful than her. So yeah, she is very, what you call it, self-obsessed. But then again, it's not really that she's self-obsessed. Basically, her personality is built to protect her because she is basically trying to, like catch up to her sister, which is revealed that she has a sister in this episode. But yeah, let's say like this: she was a bit bullied in the middle school, so she basically built up her persona because it's basically like her shield, so she doesn't get hurt. Oh man! Also, she's apparently a bit jealous on Misora and what do you call the Letri getting, like patting on the head. Uh, Actually, the reason why Misora gets it is because uh, what you call Kanata, he shows her like Misra a super move. Basically, she can perform with her gunblade, um, and she learns it and finds out that it's very exhausting. And she wonders how Kanata he can, like be so cool. And actually, there's something revealed here because maybe Kanata doesn't use the board because he basically wants to show off. Maybe he used it to save mana because using that gunblade he has, he showed signs of mana exhaustion. So either that attack takes a lot of mana from the user, or there's something wrong with Kanata, so he can't use magic like before. I'm not sure. So yeah, we find out that what's it called? You, I was about to say Yuri. I don't think she has a. Yes, yeah, okay, she has a scene, but I cannot recall that clearly. But we find out that let me see, Riku. She can when she has her glasses on, and yes, that is actually why I used her with glasses on as thumbnail. Uh, then when she has glasses, she can use clairvoyance, or basically she can see very fast, so she can see what happens up in the sky. Yeah, I also like the scene where basically like what he calls real new. He is like looking at Yuri uh, by using biopaticals, biocry also or something, And when what's called Riku walks by, she says like, "Are you a stalker?" And then he's like, and Sensei, I can understand because of course my cuddly beauty will of course attract you, and then he just runs away. Man, I really like what you called again. I like Riku for that. And yeah, let's say it like this. Basically, let's say it like this. Kanata, because he resolved like why what you called the girl. What you call that girl? Riku. Why she don't want to join the team? Because she don't want to fight a fight where she can lose. Basically, she rather want to forfeit, which could be seen as a lose or win because she doesn't show off. Uh, then fight a fight and lose. And that's why she want to know if the thing that Kanata learned Misora actually will help them win the fight against the team they have to fight. And you need to consider that this team is basically like everyone makes fun of them and thinks that they are just like default losing. But we didn't get to see if they actually would win in this episode. But we got to see Letri in this episode and also Misra in a very interesting outfit. A very interesting outfit, I must say. And man, or basically the scene it starts like if I didn't know better, I would say it was like them making love, man, to each other, man. Oh man, I know there is at least going a lot of the budget for this episode into that, but I didn't see anything bad actually in this episode. This episode was good because we got resolved the issue with why she didn't want to join them, which was because she basically, yeah, as I said, she don't want to, like, well, because she has a famous sister, she has to prove herself, or basically if she doesn't, like if she does bad, then people look down on her because yeah, she's the sister. That would be like if let's say oh, who shall we use? Let's take let's just use this one. Let's say example that Ukudaya is basically. I compared this to Monster Musume because it's the same. It's the same writer. So I compared to this. So when I compared this, of course, I could compare it to, Monster Musume and say this is not as good as Monster Musume, but instead I choose to see this as an individual, which you should see. But a lot of people would choose to say that is worse. How can like this writer go from making Monster Musume, who is so great, to making this trash? And that can be the same applied to Rico because if she fails, yeah, well then they ask why isn't she as good as her sister? And of course, he isn't her sister. That is what she needs to learn, but she hasn't learned that yet. But she will hopefully learn it. And with that, I think I will say thanks for today. Now we'll let's see. I'll hope to be able to bring you at least one review tomorrow. But if not, you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.